Sponge chipping is fun, but it can feel like giving a Fenrisian toddler a plasma gun. Chaotic and unpredictable. I also have a very particular idea about how this chip should look. So I'm doing all my chipping by brush. Don't look at me like that. Some people meditate. I wear a little plastic warriors one chip at a time. I usually start by hitting the edges of a shape, thinking where it would get damaged more, obviously on the feet, in an area that is closer to the ground, and then I move on to making these dents wider in some places and adding lines in different sizes of chips to the surface of the shape. For all these small lines and dots, proper brush with a reliable tip is key here. You will also notice how I don't have to pick up any paint during this process, and that's mainly due to a proper belly on the brush that holds a lot of paint, but also because I painstakingly prepared the mix I used for the chipping. First I'm deciding what I want the color to be, so I'm using a dark gray and I mix that with burnt umber ink. Not only does the ink add a rich brown tone, you can also see that the surface tension increases massively. That matters even for sponge chipping because it gives you jagged, irregular shapes instead of big round blobs. You get finer and sharper marks that read better at scale. Last but not least, I'm adding a bit of drying retarder. So I'm grabbing a brush with a really fine tip because that allows a maximum of control over what shape your chips will have. You see edges are no problem. I just use the broad side of the tip and drag it or dab it along. Then I make some of these initial patches wider as I see fit, and I'll throw in dots of various sizes here and there. I focus a lot on edges during this step, not only because they receive a lot more wear, but also because on the bright main color this creates readability, which means the dark edges frame the light elements. I like how it just instantly adds depth to the shapes and makes it look real and less like a plastic mini, but a warrior that has been through something.